Hello everyone, I'm Tisaravi Lusena. I'm the student of Higher National Diploma in Accountancy final year. In final year, we have corporate reporting practices as our subject. As the part of our subject, I conduct this presentation for analysis accounting ratios of Harishchandra Mills PLC. Firstly, we will see Harishchandra Mills PLC company overview. Harishchandra Mills plc is long-established Sri Lankan household brand founded in 1943. It founded by C.A. Harishchandran in Mathura. Harishchandra Mills plc specializes in high-quality food products and soap products also. Now their major shareholder is Emban Essentials Limited and managing director is S.N. Samarasinghe. Now their chairman is T.K. Bandaranayake and 650 staff members engage with Harishchandra Mills plc. For the analysis of accounting ratios of Harishchandra Mills plc, I select 5 accounting ratio categories. The categories are profitability ratios, efficiency ratios, liquidity ratios, gearing ratios and investor ratios. Firstly, we will see profitability ratios. In profitability ratios, I select gross profit margin and net profit margin. Firstly, we analyze gross profit margin 2025 compare with 2024. In gross profit margin of 2025 is little bit higher than the 2024 gross profit margin. What is the reason for that? Gross profit and revenue of 2025 is higher than the 2024. That's the reason for little bit higher than 2025 gross profit margin. It means they manage their operating cost. So, and gross profit margin mean how much of profit company makes after covering their production cost. So, they maintain their production cost efficiently. Next, net profit margin. In net profit margin, also little bit higher than the 2025 compare with 2024. Net profit margin also, net profit and revenue also little bit higher than the 2024 net profit and revenue. So that's the reason for little bit higher than 2025 net profit margin compare with 2024 net profit margin. Net profit margin means how much profit company makes after covering overall their cost. It means their production cost and other direct costs. Next, we will see liquidity ratio. Firstly, we will see current ratio. In liquidity ratio, current ratio of 2025 is higher than the 2024 current ratio. Uh, reason for that current assets and current liabilities. Current assets of 2025 are little bit higher than the 2024 and current liabilities of 2025 is little bit lower than the 2024. So that's the reason for 2025 current ratio little bit higher than 2024 current ratio. Current ratio identify company's ability to pay its debts its short-term debts. Now we will see quick ratio for the liquidity ratio. Quick ratio also little bit higher than the 2025 compared with 2024. That reason is inventory value. Inventory value is little bit lower than 2025 compared with 2024, and current liability is lower than 2024. So their quick ratio is higher. 2025 quick ratio is higher than the 2024 quick ratio. The quick ratio identify companies' ability to pay short-term liquidities using most liquidity assets. The assets are cash, trade receivables, etc. Now we will see efficiency ratio. Firstly, we will see inventory turnover ratio. In inventory turnover ratio, 2025 inventory turnover ratio is 10.69 days. In 2024, inventory turnover ratio is 9.97 days. So, what is the reason? Little bit higher than 2025 ratio compared with 2024 ratio. 2025 cost of goods sold is little bit lower than 2024 cost of goods sold, and inventory value is little bit lower than compare with 2024. So that's the reason for little bit higher 2025 inventory turnover ratio compare with 2024. Inventory turnover ratio identify how many time business sells and replace its inventory during period. Now we will move to inventory days ratio. In inventory days ratio, little bit lower than 2025 inventory days ratio compared with 2024 inventory days ratio. Its reason is inventory turnover ratio. Previously we will discuss inventory turnover ratio. The inventory turnover ratio of 2025 is little bit higher than the 2024 inventory turnover ratio. So that's the reason for this 2025 ratio is higher compared with 2024. Now move to gearing ratio. In gearing ratio, firstly I will explain debt ratio. Debt ratio is in 2025 is little bit lower than the 2024 ratio. What's the reason? Reason is total liabilities of 2025 is little bit lower than the 2024 ratio. 2024 liabilities, and the equity also little bit, the equity little bit higher than the 2024 ratio. That's the reason for why 2025 debt ratio little bit lower than the 2024 debt ratio. Now we move to gearing ratio. Gearing ratio of interest coverage ratio. Interest coverage ratio of the 2025 is 33.87 and 2024 interest coverage ratio is 80.21, is significantly lower the interest coverage ratio in 2025 compared with 2024. So, interest coverage ratio explain how easily company can pay interest on its debt using operating profit. So, finance cost of the 2025 is more more higher than the 2024 finance cost. So that's the reason for why interest coverage ratio lower compare with 2024 interest coverage ratio. Now we move investor ratio. In investor ratio, EPS in investor ratio, earning per share ratio. Earning per share ratio of 2025 is little bit higher than 2024 ratio. But the reason for 2025 is higher than 2024. Profit of ordinary shareholders is little bit higher than 2024. This means profit is earned for each ordinary share of the company. Finally, uh, finally, earning per share ratio. Earning per share ratio is little bit lower than compare with 2024. Earning per share ratio explain how much investors are willing to pay for each unit of company's earnings. Now we will see recommendations for Harishchandra Mills PLC after this analysis. My recommendations are measure the control cost and focus on increasing revenue streams. Maintain optimal liquidity levels while avoiding excess ideal assets. Further improve of inventory management. Monitor and manage finance cost. Maintain balanced capital structure by controlling debt levels. Invest in operational efficiency and technology. These are my recommendation for Harishchandra Mills PLC. And conclusion for this presentation is profitability improve with higher gross and net profit margin. A strong cost control contributed to better financial performance. It understand in net profit margin and gross profit margin, and liquidity position strength, higher current and quick ratio it explained. Improve inventory management and operational efficiency, reduce financial risk with lower debt ratio. So I wind up my presentation. Thank you.